Hey girl. Hello my beautiful Taurus, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and today I'm going to be doing your weekly love reading between you and your soulmate. I also do your weekly general reading for your zodiac sign Taurus, which I'll leave a link to over here for you to check out at a later point if you'd like. But when it comes to any of my tarot readings, rely on your intuition Taurus, because put it in perspective, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the cards that resonate and leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it. If you find some cards that resonate with you, be sure to let me know in the comments below, because that's how I keep up with you, is hearing y'all's aha moments that you have with the cards. And then be sure to give my video a like and subscribe as well, because it does help my channel a lot, and I'm super appreciative when you take the time to do that for me, Taurus. And then finally, this reading's just to give you some perspective, Taurus, right? The final decision is for you to make, not me, because it's your life to live and not mine, right? So with all that in mind, let's get into your reading now, Taurus, between you and your soulmate. The overall energy that we have going on this week for you, Taurus, is the Koala Spirit, number 35. So that would be 8 for numerology. So write that down to look up later, Taurus. But this Koala Spirit is letting you know that Spirit has a plan. So whenever you have this card come up, now I don't know for some of you Tauruses, when it comes to your person, regardless if there's communication or not, maybe things are just not working out in the way that you would like it to, or the way that you think it would make the most sense. So maybe you're just in this state of asking why. Why is something working out in the way that it is? Why are they not engaging me? Why are they, whatever your question is. But it's when you have the Koala Spirit, this is kind of like it sounds like a cop-out of a message, right? When it says the Spirit has a plan, but it is one of those things of having patience, wait to see other signs, of how it's going to progress, because I feel like once it starts making sense, like everything's going to start clicking together, and that's when you're going to have like your aha moment where it's just like, oh, okay, that's why I had to work out in X, Y, and Z way. Now we also have the Walrus card, which funnily enough goes along with what I was just saying actually. Now this card says remain vigilant about the current situation, which is in essence, again, like having patience with this situation. I don't know if you guys are just going through like a little bit of a rough period when it comes to love. But yeah, have patience, because Spirit has a plan for how it's going to pan out. But it says pay attention to the signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So this is essentially, I always like to say, Spirit, so like your spirit guides, your archangels, God, whatever you choose to believe in, Taurus, I see them always leaving breadcrumbs in your life to show you of their existence, to show you or help guide you in your life, to let you know that you're not alone. So in essence, I'm taking from this message this week, Taurus, to not overthink things, not to feel defeated at this time. You can be frustrated, right? Because you're human with your situation, but at the same time, remember with that frustration, Taurus, that there's a reason as to why you're going through it. Whenever you have Spirit so actively involved, and especially when it comes to this connection, that's something I kind of want to like point out to you, is that that's an extremely good sign when Spirit is extremely actively involved in some type of connection in your life, because it's a pretty good sign, I would say, at least personally. But yeah, let's start getting into the actual tarot messages of things for you, Taurus. We're going to start with a tarot on each of y'all's sides, your side, their side, and the energy between you two, Taurus. And then from there, we're just going to be pulling clarifiers and see what Spirit has to say about the situation this week. Now, on your side of things, we already have the Chariot coming out. On their side of things, they have the Four of Wands, and the energy between you two is the Eight of Pentacles. So really good energy starting this out, right? The Chariot, this is already kind of what I was implying before, that you're on the right path. Now, I see the Chariot as fast forward movement in the right direction. Now, I see the Chariot only being brought in Taurus, when you're like, it's divinely sent when you're on your right path. Because when you think about it, if you're going down the wrong path, if you're not living to your calling, Spirit wouldn't send that chariot down to you to continue going down faster down that wrong path. So you can get affirmation. There's a lot of affirmation, Taurus, in this, that you guys are living in your path. You guys are definitely making the right decisions, going in the right direction, even if it may not feel like it through your environment right now. You guys may just be dealing with a lot of bumps in the road. On their side of things, remember I did say they have the Four of Wands as well, Taurus. So this is that, it's that 1111 card. It's kind of like the going into like a portal almost, right? You see this and it's like you see the Four of Wands there and then entering in through there. So it's almost just like, I don't know if this like connection is in the bag. I mean, how I'm processing this, Taurus, is just like once a decision is made on both sides, just to do it. It seems like this connection's in the bag. On your side of things, just forward movement, you making that choice to get on this chariot. It seems, right, whether that's through you having to take, I see it kind of as a call to action to you to go forward in this connection. Four of Wands, for them, it just kind of seems like, Taurus, that they kind of just have to allow themselves to enter this connection, to make the choice to go through that portal, right, with you. And then the energy between y'all two is the Eight of Pentacles. So there is something here to teach you. Like this connection here is here to teach you something this week. There's something for you to definitely learn in this connection this week, Taurus. So really good cards, really good starting out cards, Taurus. Let's start pulling some clarifiers though. Now remember, we are going to start with the Chariot card on your side of things for the clarifiers. And we already have one card flying out for you. We have the Two of Pentacles, which makes sense for you. Ace of Wands, and then the, is this 8 or 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 9 of Pentacles. Taurus, don't mind me. It was, you can tell from this makeup, it's been a rough night. So let's break down this Two of Pentacles, right? It is like I see this Two of Pentacles is like a choice needing to be made, even amidst all the chaos, which is kind of something that I have been implying, Taurus. Maybe it's through some of the chaos in your life that's kept you distracted from not quite committing to a choice. Maybe you already have your mind set, I'm getting, Taurus, on where it is that you would like to go in this connection, or like what direction you would like to go in, but maybe there ends up always being like an excuse as to why you don't take it to that next level, for example, as to why you choose not to just take action in regards to this connection. Taking that Ace of Wands, taking your torch and going forward, right? Ace of Wands is always represent forward movement. And when you have the Ace of Swords, or I can't apparently ever speak the cards. When you have the Ace of Wands, Taurus, this is, I like to see it as like the, like grabbing that Olympic torch and charging forward, personally. So it's almost just like committing to making like a decision, even though like even though there's chaos around you, even if there's like chaos even regarding this decision, right? I don't know what's going on with this person, but maybe this person just isn't like normally would fit in your lifestyle, right? Which is kind of what I'm getting with this Nine of Pentacles. Maybe perhaps for, like, you know, if you think about it, Taurus, like for some of you guys, you want a relationship, but then you kind of have to make the adjustment of going from that single life to sharing a life with somebody else. Maybe there's like a part of you, if you're willing to think about it, that might spook you out in that. Or maybe it's just like a part of you that stresses you out in trying to like make this connection work. Should it go to the next level? Should it go further? So then, I don't know, it just seems like there's some type of like fallback. Excuse sounds so dismissive, but I don't mean it in that way. But like a fallback reason, I guess, Taurus, as to why you choose to be okay with a little bit of lack of action on your side of things. Maybe you put the responsibility on them entirely. Regardless of what it is, maybe take a look at what it is you're telling yourself or why you choose not to do action. But Let's get in on their side of things, Taurus, with this Four of Wands. Now starting this out, Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is what I was getting. And then the Four of Wands follows them again. So remembering we are doing the Four of Wands clarifiers on their side. So Page of Cups starting out in this connection. So this is talking about the deepening. This is also kind of talking about a newer energy, Taurus, I can't help but say. But I mean, maybe this is just in a sense of like this person, Taurus, like that shows more so of their like emotional development, because I do kind of see with these cards, it makes more sense that I'm tapping into an energy of something that's already kind of set in on some level, maybe not fully committed, but you know, there is some type of connection already happening. And this Wheel of Fortune card coming in is confirming to me from before what I was saying, Taurus, about how it seems like they just, I mean, paired with the Four of Wands again, they are making the choice, right? This kind of in the bag with this connection and like being able to go to the next level with it. They kind of just have to again, make the choice in this connection to walk forward with it or to just accept it on some level. Accepting is something that keeps popping into my mind, Taurus, so I don't know if like they struggle with communicating with their emotions, right? I'm starting to pull the clarifiers for the Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, and the cards are already flying out, so I think they kind of answered my question. For the energy between y'all two, yeah, we have the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles. So this is straight up just talking about anxiety, about commitment of some type, right? You can have your feelings, but then it's like a completely different ball game. Taurus, don't mind me, I'm moving my lighting. It's a completely different ball game when you actually have to commit. Right, and that's what that Hierophant is representing, is that higher commitment in regards to this, is learning about how to commit to the other person, learning how to work through the anxieties about commitment to the other person, maybe even anxieties about yourself. You know, maybe if you need to look at some of like your own self-images of maybe you're starting to realize that you want love, but then there's a part of you that feels like you're not deserving of it, or like insecurity starts creeping in, and then that blocks you out from wanting to commit further because you spook yourself, you know, wherever that anxiety is coming from, whether it's because of the other person or just something in yourself. Knight of Swords, you know, swords is the representation of communication and like that mental clarity, or lack thereof, Taurus. So I still think this is kind of like one of those, especially when it's all under the umbrella of the Eight of Pentacles, Taurus. I am definitely taking this as an energy of learning to still just how to communicate with one another. This kind of just feels like it kind of feels like, Taurus, two people both in their head about this, but both still kind of wanting this. Like their feelings, like it seems like your feelings for both on both sides are really strong, Taurus. It's just a matter of having those feelings come through and being okay with having those feelings come through, and talking down like the anxiety side, talking down like what you would maybe pertain as like your logical side. Maybe because like your logical side is coming in and you can't make sense of this connection and how it would work out. You're just like, well, where do we, you know, this is kind of one of those things of maybe own that Fool energy a little bit, Taurus. I see on their side of things, you know, that Four of Wands coming in twice, right? It wouldn't come in, Taurus, if there wasn't something that they wanted to have with you. It's just kind of like committing to that decision, and not spooking themselves out at the last moment. But yeah, Taurus, that's the reading that I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. And then also share my video with a friend if you think they might be into my videos as well. But until next time, Taurus, good luck.